예쁘다. 이게 다 종류별로 다 다른 거예요?
조금씩 다르네.
핑크도 있으니 이거는 별로 안 예쁘다.
분명 왔는데 이게 모양이 안에가 조금씩 다르네.
어디 탈까요? 맨 뒤? 여기 앞?
The Botanical Garden encompasses 250 acres and is home to more than 1 million living plants. It is one of the foremost gardens in the world and was named a National Historic Landmark in 1967 around the world that are grown in, around, and on rocks.
The Mertz Library is home to more than 11 million items. The oldest is a manuscript from 1190. We also have field notebooks from Blackman.
In 1888, they visited the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew. What they saw inspired
와.
Could have just walked, you know, but
Why not?
hold on, I have something for you.
아, 그림 같다 언니. 그죠? 너무 예쁘다. 너무 예쁘다.
A lot of that. A lot. I think they're just sleeping. I think those ones are. Oh, look! See? But they just got stopped. They're sleeping. They're trying to get confused.
Yeah. You're right.
Little ones. That.
You're
Oh,
right.
look, guys! Obviously, look!
와우.
Every time. This is only for this exhibition.
Ooh, so beautiful. Wow. 아, 저 테이블 예쁘다. 아, 예쁘다. 있어?
확실히 푸드로
괜찮은데요? 액자는 예쁘겠다. 이렇게 하는 거네. 이거네. 언니, 그치? 네. 밥 먹으러 갈까요?
I have to do it from desktop, but there's one any appetizer on it? Not even that. I think so. There's no pork on this kebab, right?
No, beef and the...
Because sometimes they mix,
Oh yeah, but this is the lamb and beef.
so it's no pork, no pork.
Okay.
예, 드세요.
Okay, so
예. 맘맘맘맘.
먹어보자 먹어보자 이거 배고파.
말할까?
poor guy that has to.
I can see any hair. The bathroom is supposed to have lots of hair. So
Oh no, I hate that.
I see the papers and things on the. How come you maintain so clean? Everywhere there's no dust.
Well,
Hours later, I can see the dust.
because that's true, because the houses are very old, and I don't know where the dust comes.
I think
and-
the my
Yeah,
house
it's
is come from
from
the
the ceilings too. You
from
want
the
tea?
ventilation.
You want tea instead of coffee?
Coffee, please.
언니는
This is
커피.
from- That's okay.
Fire.
That means she's.
Am I gonna be happy?
That's what they say.
It tastes like a smoky.
It's a good news.
smells so good.
Made me happy.
It smells good over there, but trust me.
No thanks. Do you have milk?
Milk, yes, but you're not supposed to put milk in this.
The food.
I'm gonna go crazy. bought it in Costco. So
Like sitting on the floor better.
흠이 났어. 자, 터키 커피 마시고 얘기해주세요. 맛있는지 안 맛있는지. 뭐요?
I'm just gonna pray 5 minutes, guys. You enjoy it.
오케이. 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
되게 쓰죠? 근데 원래 그게 쓴 맛으로 먹어요.
쓴 게 문제가 아니라 그 약간 그 가루가 맛이
맞아요.
느껴지는 게
맞아요.
싫었었던 것 같아.
나 이런 거 혼나는 거 줬어.
이런 거 주면 안 되는데.
싫은데.
Or the video today. She has have to make the one.
아이스크림을 먹어보도록 하겠습니다. 짜잔!
전 하긴다스. You don't eat?
No, not now. It's,
맛있겠다.
Because you're on a diet?
no, it's. I slept with the window open a couple of nights ago, and when I woke up, I was frozen because it got so cold at night, and I think I have some cold inside, so I don't want to trying to avoid. That's why the coffee I didn't drink ice. I want hot, just hot coffee. I'm gonna make one tea actually.
맛있어요. 끝. 맛있어요, 아이스크림.
똑같은 건데요?
언니 다른 거예요. 하겐다즈. 이건 하겐다즈 아니에요.